What if the darkness you fear is not coming? What if it has already arrived, quietly waiting for the right moment to take everything back? The night feels different. The sky hangs low, heavy, like it is holding its breath. Somewhere in the world, people wake up from the same nightmare, black shapes moving across endless stars. A cold voice calling a name they do not understand. The darkness is not loud. It does not rush. It watches. It waits. Eddie Brock feels it first. Not in his mind, but in his bones. Venom is restless, quieter than usual, afraid in a way Eddie has never felt before. The jokes stop. The hunger fades. Something deep inside Venom is pulling him in a direction neither of them wants to face. A voice older than time is whispering through the dark, calling every symbiote home. Across the world, strange things begin to happen. Shadows move when no one is there. The air feels thick, like the world itself is being wrapped in something alive. Eddie tries to ignore it, to believe this is just another bad day. But Venom knows the truth. This is not a new enemy. This is the beginning of the end. Venom finally speaks, his voice low and broken. He tells Eddie about a ruler born before light, a king who forged the symbiotes as weapons, not partners, a master who never forgives escape. Eddie realizes with fear that Venom was never meant to be free. As thunder rolls across the sky, Eddie looks up and understands one terrifying truth. This darkness is not here to destroy Earth. It is here to reclaim what belongs to it. The darkness finally reveals its name. It is not a storm. It is not an invasion. It is a return. Far beyond Earth, something ancient opens its eyes, and the universe feels the weight of it. The King in Black is awake. Venom's memories begin to break through like shattered glass. He shows Eddie flashes of a time before heroes, before worlds felt safe. A throne made of living shadow. A figure wrapped in endless black, holding power like a living flame. This king did not rule with armies. He ruled with fear. Every symbiote was born from his will, shaped to obey, shaped to conquer. As the King in Black moves closer to Earth, symbiotes everywhere begin to change. Some turn wild, some turn violent, some fall silent, as if waiting for orders. The bond between Eddie and Venom starts to shake. Venom feels torn apart inside, one side loyal to Eddie, the other pulled toward a master he was created to serve. Cities begin to suffer. Power fades. The sky darkens in strange ways, even during the day. People vanish into moving shadows. Governments fall into panic. But no weapon can touch what is coming. This enemy does not fight like others. He claims. He takes. He controls. Venom finally admits the truth Eddie never wanted to hear. The King in Black is not just their enemy. He is Venom's creator. And he is coming to punish every symbiote that dared to live free. Above the clouds, the sky splits open like torn skin. A massive dark shape begins to descend, blocking the stars. Eddie's heart sinks as Venom whispers in fear. He has found us. The first sign comes as a sharp pain in the air, like reality itself is screaming. Peter Parker feels it in his chest before he ever sees it. His senses burn, warning him that something is very wrong. This is not a normal threat. This is something connected to him, something familiar and deeply wrong. When Spider-Man crosses paths with Eddie and Venom, the tension is instant. Old wounds reopen. Old anger rises. They remember the past, the fear, the loss, the damage left behind by the symbiote. Trust does not come easy. It never has. But the sky above them grows darker by the minute, and the world does not give them time to argue. The King in Black sends his shadows first. Living darkness pours into the streets, tearing through buildings, pulling people into the void. Spider-Man fights with speed and skill. But his webs struggle to hold something that does not feel real. Venom charges in with raw power, tearing through the shadows. Even as they whisper his name like a cursed dot in the middle of the chaos, they realize the truth. Alone, they will fall. Together, they might stand a chance. Reluctantly, they fight side by side. Spider-Man covers the people. Venom faces the monsters. Their movements begin to match, like the halves of the same battle, but victory does not come. The King in Black tightens his grip, and Venom cries out in pain. Pulled by a force he cannot resist, Eddie holds on, screaming for Venom not to listen. Spider-Man watches as Venom drops to one knee, struggling to stay free. In that moment, they understand the cost of this war. This enemy cannot be beaten by strength alone. Something must be sacrificed. The world stands on the edge of silence. The sky is fully black now, as if the sun itself has been erased. The King in Black looms above the earth, his presence crushing hope before a single word is spoken. Every shadow bends toward him. Every symbiote trembles. Eddie can feel Venom slipping away. The bond that once felt unbreakable now feels thin, fragile, like it could snap at any second. Venom is in pain, torn between love and obedience. between the life he chose and the master who created him. For the first time, Venom is afraid of what he might become. Spider-Man stands nearby, bruised and exhausted, but still ready to fight. He tells Eddie the truth no one wants to hear. If the King in Black controls Venom completely, the world will fall. There may be only one way to stop it. Eddie looks at Venom and remembers everything they survived together. The fights, the fear, the moments they saved lives when no one else could. Letting go feels worse than dying. But saving the world was never supposed to be easy. Venom speaks softly, not as a monster, but as a friend. He tells Eddie that freedom always has a price. If breaking their bond can stop the King in Black, that it is a price worth paying. As the darkness closes in, Eddie makes his choice. He releases Venom. A shockwave of light and shadow tears through the sky. The King in Black roars in anger as control slips from his grasp. Spider-Man steps forward, ready to carry the fight if Eddie falls. The screen fades to black. One message remains: darkness can be born a monster or a hero.